Take a brief moment and feel the waistband of your pants right now. Does it feel tighter than it did 5 years ago? And that's even though you may already be eating less bread and getting your steps in every day. I want you to know one thing. You are not fighting a lack of willpower here. You are fighting a biological parking brake that has been pulled tight deep within your cells. We've been conditioned to believe that stubborn belly fat, what scientists call visceral fat, requires a hard war. We are told, sweat more, eat less, push harder. But for a body over 45, this pushing harder often does the exact opposite. It triggers a flood of cortisol, a signal to your system to store every ounce of energy as a survival mechanism. It's a metabolic standstill. This deep fat often feels firm and hard because it is inflammatory and wraps around your internal organs like a protective layer. It is not normal fat that you can simply exercise away. Your body is in survival mode, not fitness mode. But what if the most powerful tool to loosen this grip wasn't a grueling hour on the treadmill? What if it were a simple molecular signal you can activate in just 30 seconds? Today, we leave the path of pain and step onto the path of biological unlocking. It's time to let your metabolism breathe again. Imagine your metabolism as a high-tech factory. In your 20s, everything ran smoothly, but by your mid-40s, the hormonal climate changes drastically. Your cells become less responsive to external signals. If you now try to force fat loss through extreme calorie deficits or high-intensity workouts, something critical happens. Your brain doesn't see a fitness goal. It sees a threat. It sees a famine or a predator. Your body's response is cortisol. Cortisol is like a high-powered magnet for visceral fat. It gives the command to protect your internal organs at all costs. It stacks energy deep in your abdominal cavity, while your arms and legs may even become thinner. So you're not fighting calories. You're fighting a survival instinct. And here comes the key player: insulin. Think of insulin as the warehouse manager of your factory. Every time you eat, this manager decides where the energy goes. But over the years, due to stress and inflammation, this manager becomes stubborn. He locks the doors to fat burning and bolts them from the inside. Even if you sweat on the treadmill, the door to your fat reserves remains closed as long as insulin levels are high. You can't blow open a locked steel door, no matter how hard you train. We need to stop waging war against our own bodies. We need to stop trying to kick the door down by force. Instead, we will use a biochemical lockpick. We will signal the warehouse manager that it is safe to open the doors again. Not through force, but through intelligent signals. It's time to calm insulin so the body can finally let go. To understand why apple cider vinegar and lemon water are so powerful, we need to remember the stubborn warehouse manager, insulin. We don't need force, we need diplomacy. The first key is the acetic acid in apple cider vinegar. Think of it as a skilled mediator. When you drink this vinegar before a meal, it whispers to your muscles to become hungry for energy. In science, we call this optimizing the GLUT4 mechanism. This means your muscles absorb sugar from the blood like a dry sponge, even before the warehouse manager insulin needs to press the alarm button. The result? Your blood sugar stays stable, your pancreas stays relaxed, and the doors to fat burning remain open. It's like suddenly muting the noise in a loud factory. The second key is the lemon, but it works elsewhere, in your liver, the central filtration system of your body. Over the years, this filter can become sluggish due to modern diets. The citric acid and special antioxidants in lemon act like a biological detergent. They stimulate bile production. Bile is nature's cleaning agent that breaks fat into tiny particles so it can be transported away. Without enough bile, your metabolism stagnates. With lemon water, you gently nudge your liver to get to work in the morning and clear out the metabolic waste from the day before. When we combine the insulin-stabilizing power of vinegar with the bile-activating effect of lemon, something magical happens. Your body leaves the state of metabolic defense and enters a state of flow. We are not using harsh chemicals. We are simply optimizing the environment so your body can do what it does best: let energy flow and oxidize fat. It's a shift from survival struggle to ease. Now let's get practical. I call this the Chill Fit Metabolic Primer. It's not a complicated plan, but a rhythm that fits into your life without stress. It all begins the moment you wake up. Before reaching for coffee, take a large glass of room temperature water, about 350 milliliters. Squeeze in the juice of half a fresh lemon and add a tiny pinch of high-quality sea salt. Why the salt? It's about hydrating your cells. After a long night, your body needs minerals to properly absorb the water. This ritual signals your gallbladder. Wake up, it's time to work. Drink it slowly. It's not a shot to gulp down quickly. It's a signal to your body that the day begins with care. The second step is the golden window before your main meal. About 10 to 15 minutes before lunch or dinner, take 1 tablespoon of raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar in a large glass of water. Very important, always use a straw to protect your tooth enamel and never drink vinegar straight. This drink creates a buffer in your stomach. It prepares your muscles to absorb incoming carbohydrates, like a sponge before the first bite even reaches your mouth. And now comes the real secret, the order of your food. To make this protocol twice as effective, we use the Chill Fit sequence. Always start your meal with fiber, a green salad or steamed broccoli. Then come proteins and healthy fats. And only at the very end do you eat starches or sugars, if any. By placing vinegar first, followed by fiber and protein, you weave a biological net in your gut. This net prevents sugar from spiking uncontrollably into your bloodstream. You'll notice the heavy food coma after eating disappears. Your energy stays stable. To finish, take a 10-minute walk after your meal. Not power walking, not heavy breathing, just a gentle stroll. This activates the large muscles in your legs and triggers the GLUT4 mechanism we discussed earlier. It pulls the remaining sugar from your blood directly into your muscle cells without additional insulin. It's the most peaceful way to burn fat nature has ever created. I want you to walk away today with a new perspective. For too long, you've been told that your body is a problem to be solved, or a machine that breaks down. I invite you to see your body instead as a garden. You don't make a garden grow by yelling at the plants or pulling on the leaves to make them grow faster. You give it the right soil, the right amount of water, and a peaceful environment, and then it grows on its own, because that is its nature. Your body wants to be healthy. It wants to release this inflammatory, visceral fat because it is stressful for your system. You are simply giving it the tools it needs. With apple cider vinegar and lemon water, you lower insulin and calm cortisol. You are finally speaking the language your metabolism understands. Remember, consistency is more important than intensity. If you forget your vinegar once, it's not the end of the world. We simply turn your body's thermostat gradually in the right direction. This channel, Chill Fit Mode, is meant to be your refuge. We believe health should feel like relief, not like a burden. We have so much more to explore together, from the healing power of deep sleep to the magic of forest bathing. But for today, just start with that 1 glass of lemon water in the morning. One small step, taken with intention and inner peace, can change everything. I'm proud of you for taking this time for yourself today. I'll see you in the next video.